everybody and welcome back to my channel. It's been another few weeks since I last uploaded, so sorry about that. If you don't already follow me, my name is Holly and I have a just over 2.5-year-old now and a nearly 5-month-old. Thought I'd just vlog today, just a little day in the life, show you guys what we get up to. I'd like to share any updates and our updated routine. Currently 7 AM and everybody else in the house is asleep. This literally never happens. To be honest, I do still wish I was in bed, but the only reason I'm up is because I've got to get Novely ready. She goes to preschool on a Monday morning, so I'm just having my cup of tea. I'm now going to do my makeup so I can get ready for the day. I don't always get ready before I drop her at preschool. I'll often just kind of roll out of bed and go like this, depending on what our night's like. But I've got a kind of a busy day today. Because I was awake, I felt like I might as well just get up and start getting myself sorted. I had to come downstairs and I'm now going to do my makeup down here. I find it a lot easier to do my makeup when Novely is asleep because she just wants to get involved when I'm doing it, which is so cute, but sometimes I just don't have the time for her to be playing with my makeup and putting it all over her face. It's not very often that she is still asleep at this time of the morning. The only reason she is asleep is honestly her sleep has been terrible recently. Like, she's never been the best sleeper, but these past few months she's really taken a turn. It's very rare that she'll go the whole night through. Sometimes she'll just wake up and she'll just climb into bed with us, which at the end of the day I don't mind too much, because if she's just getting in and falling asleep, then at least all of us is getting some sleep. But a lot of the times, like last night, she was just screaming and refusing to go back to sleep. She was awake for like over an hour in the night, so that's why she's still asleep now. If not, she's normally awake by 6. She's quite an early riser. It has been really getting to me, to be honest, her sleep, because I just feel just so exhausted all the time. And I've also obviously got a baby as well, who has only recently started to go like the whole night through nearly. Sometimes she does, sometimes she doesn't, so quite often I'm awake with like 2 children in the night, which is obviously just so tough. And I like wake each other up. So we've actually moved Raina into her own room just because of the fact, like I said, nobody was waking up so much. It just wasn't fair on Raina. Like, nobody would come in our room and she'd be making so much noise and it would just be disturbing and waking up Raina, especially like in the mornings when Novely wakes up at like 6 AM. She's coming through to our room, she's kind of chatting to us, playing with us, being loud. And Raina's was in the cot next to us, the next to me cot, and she was just like being woken up every morning, just too early for her. So she's in her own room. Last night though, she slept really well. She was down by like 7 and she didn't wake up at all through the night until about 6 AM this morning. She woke up to a massive poo, and I changed her, I fed her, and she's gone back to sleep, which she will often do. Like in the morning, she'll normally have like wake up between like 5 and 6 AM, either to have her dummy popped in if she's already had a feed earlier on, or sometimes to have a feed. But more often than not at the minute, I'm hoping she's dropping that early morning feed, like 3 AM-ish, which Novely never really did until I sort of helped guide her out of that when she just turned over 1. I just feel like I'm just at a bit of a loss with her sleep, and it's just starting to get to the point where it's just affecting us all basically, because obviously it's really affecting my sleep, but ultimately it's affecting her sleep. And I just don't know how she's been functioning. Like, you know, when she's awake for hours in the night, she has to play catch up somewhere. And she went through a phase of basically dropping her nap, but I'll be honest, like her behaviour just really escalated, and it actually made her nighttime sleep worse. So I would always try and get her to nap. I'd always offer a nap, or if not, I'd offer quiet time. Like, I'd offer a nap. If she declined it, would do quiet time. And 9 times out of 10, she would have some sort of nap, because I would let her sleep in the car or in the pushchair. Like, I would purposely go out around that kind of time. And I knew that she'd be sleepy to try and get her to sleep, which was working fine, but it just meant that like she wasn't having enough sleep, enough quality sleep. And on the days that I wasn't going out or doing anything, I struggled to get her down. But I have now recently been like enforcing a nap. Granted, she's not been going in her own bedroom. She tends to have a nap in mine and Tom's bed. But at the end of the day, as long as she's napping and it's helping with her mood and it's improving like her sleep then I don't mind. Like if I time it right and both the babies are napping, I either have like I lay with her until she's asleep, and I can either have like a little nap if the night's been really, really terrible, or I can get up and do a few jobs, because again, that was something, you know, when your babies drop their naps, especially now when like you have two, I've been really, really struggling to like fit everything in, fit all the jobs in and the chores and keep up with everything. Tom is also actually working from home today. He's in the office, so that just means that I'm a bit more flexible kind of with my child, like what I can do like with the girls and the childcare and stuff, and the fact that normally I would have to take Raina with me on the preschool run, but and sometimes that would then like disturb her sleep and her napping and stuff. But if Tom's home today, then it doesn't matter so much. Nobody's started preschool probably like 4 or 5 weeks ago now. She absolutely loves it. She's been having the best time. So yeah, she just goes there for like 3 hours on a Monday morning. It's not really for childcare because obviously I'm on maternity leave at the moment, and I do have a lot of help from like my mum and Tom's mum, like when they can. So it's not necessarily for childcare, but I just thought it'd be really good for her to be in kind of like a setting environment. Obviously that's kind of my background, so I know kind of like for me it felt important for her to kind of get that interaction with other children, and I could just tell she was so ready for it, and she's just settled in so well. She absolutely loves it. We've had, hopefully I'm not going to talk this up now, but we've had 0 tears, and yeah, she's been loving it. She wants to go more actually, so unfortunately they haven't got any space, but she always wants to go more because it's only once a week for 3 hours. Like it just doesn't, that's just not a lot, is it? Like a big gap in between her sessions. Being proud at how well she's doing, and the fact that she's getting on so well, like, just makes me so happy. Like I feel like I would really struggle if I could see that she was struggling, if that makes sense. But I just know she's having the best time, and her little friend who lives down the road from us goes there on that day as well, so they've got their like little besties, and sometimes we'll like walk in together, and yeah, she's just so happy. But I feel like she's now starting to stir, so I'm going to really quickly finish my makeup, and then I better go and see her. Yeah, she's now sitting up. So she's shouting at me. I better go and see what it is that she wants. Do you know what? It's actually so nice having some time just to do my makeup. Like I never really get that time anymore because nobody just wakes up so early. There's no way I'm getting up before her. I used to love doing my makeup, but recently it's just felt like an absolute inconvenience. I'm being beckoned.
Mommy, I can't find Pingo.
You can't find Pingo? Good morning. How are you?
I can't find Pingo.
Okay, do you want me to help you? Turn light on so you can see. Was he in your bed? We have 3 of them.
Yeah.
So we've got 2, we've lost 1, have we? Hiding from us, isn't he? Here he is, he's fallen out of bed.
Yeah, I couldn't find him in my bed.
No, he's fallen out, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Good morning. Did you have a good sleep? Oh, your hair's gone crazy.
It's bed hair.
It is bed hair. Mwah.
I'm going in your bed.
Oh, Daddy's asleep in there.
But can I share your bed? Can I tiptoe in there?
Yes, you can tiptoe in there. It's morning time now, isn't it? Because Ollie Owl's awake.
My light's on.
Mm-hmm. Got to preschool this morning.
I have.
Would you like to go to preschool?
Yeah. Or the Daddy Penguin is going to be tiptoeing.
The Daddy Penguin's going to be tiptoeing, okay.
Some of your makeup.
Well, we haven't really got time for you to do your makeup today, so we've got to get ready for preschool.
No, your makeup.
Saw a turtle, didn't we?
Oh, the shark.
Yeah, they were quite big sharks, weren't they? I liked the colourful jellyfish.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I thought they were pretty cool.
And I liked them too.
You like the jellyfish as well? Cool. You touch
snail.
A snail?
A top snail.
You held him in your hand, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Was he warm or cold?
Mm.
Was he?
So warm it was. So warm.
So warm. Amazing. You were very brave though, weren't you? What else did you touch in the water?
A starfish.
A starfish.
But the starfish was a bit stuck.
He was stuck to the side, wasn't he? I always feel like preschool mornings are such a rush because you're trying to get everything done, and I just leave the house in an absolute state. And then I come back and I spend like the 3 hours just cleaning and tidying, and then it's time to go and pick her up again. Eating our breakfast, aren't we?
Yeah.
Just really quickly chucked an outfit on, but I definitely feel like this after first baby, but after second I feel it even more. I just feel like I don't know what my style is, and I've like lost myself a little bit. I know a lot of mums can relate, but I need practicality and comfort. Like they're my two main things now. Like I do want it to look nice, but I also want it to be comfy and practical for running around after 2 children. So that's why like leggings is just a safe bet really. And also like postpartum body I'm not like completely happy with, so I just feel like more comfortable and stuff like this. Also, please just excuse the state of my house. We decorated, but if you can tell, our lounge. So we're like in the process of still like sorting that out and decorating it. And I'll be honest with you, after the weekend, there just seems to be stuff everywhere. I need a proper sort out. So hopefully I'll get a few hours this morning whilst nobody's at preschool. You eating your peanut butter on toast?
Yeah.
Ready for
Go.
Yeah. That's it.
You've got the pen. I thought you won't. No. I don't want to put them in your tummy anymore.
Are you all ready for preschool?
Yep.
Have you got your new shoes on? Wow.
I'm a unicorn. No.
You're a unicorn.
No.
They're sparkly unicorn shoes, are they?
No.
Ina is still asleep. It's like 20 to 25 to 9 now. But yeah, Raina's still snoozing, so I'm going to leave her here. Tom's here, so he can just keep an eye on her. That is literally like the trouble with like school runs, isn't it? When you have 2 or multiples, like it affects the other child. So like normally I'd have to wake her up to take Nova. Not yet, but your friend's now coming round, isn't she? And then we're going to walk together. Now ready to go. I'm going to find my coat. We'll get sorted, yeah? Back from preschool run. They both went in really lovely. They're so cute when they go in together because they're like holding hands. They're so cute. I've just put a load of washing on. I'm now going to get sorted with a load of jobs. Just never ending list of jobs. Raina is still asleep and it's now 9:20, so I've just opened the door in her bedroom and turned the white noise off, so I'm hoping she's now going to wake up because it's just crazy how much she's slept. She does love a nap though. She does sleep quite a lot still, but she's such a big baby. I feel like she pretty much eats and sleeps, and she's been really, really badly teething these past few days, so she's been really unsettled. So I kind of feel like I'm just going to if she needs to sleep, I'm just going to let her sleep. And it also means that I can just whip around and get as many jobs done as possible before she wakes up. I've got so much washing to put on. Hello, Lazy Daisy. Peekaboo. Good morning. That was a big sleep. What a lion you've had. Good girl. Say hi, everyone. You're so pale. You're such a pale baby, aren't you? I look so tan next to you. Hey? What are you, 5 months tomorrow? And your outfit is 9 to 12 months. You're just a big baby, aren't you? There, nice clean bedding for you. Have a little play down there? Happy girl? Yeah. She's going through like this really weird stage right now because I think it's probably just because she's teething. She's in quite a lot of pain, but she's like on milk refusal. So she has not had a bottle since the one that she had this morning when she woke up at 6 a.m. and it's now 25 to 11. So it's been like 4.5 hours since she's last fed. And as you can tell, she's quite a big baby and she loves her milk. So she normally feeds every 3 hours, maybe 3.5, and has 8 ounces. What are you looking at? But the past couple of days, she's just refusing to have her milk and she's getting really upset. And I know it's because she's hungry. Like yesterday, it had been like 4.5 hours and I could hear her tummy just rumbling, but she was just refusing the bottle. And then all of a sudden she'll just take it and then she'll just drink the whole thing. So I don't know if it's because like she's in pain with her teeth, but I've been giving her teething gel like a little bit before her bottle to try and like help with it. But whether she's just not like fancying it, but obviously she needs to eat. So yeah, I don't know if anybody else's babies are like this. I'm trying to get her to drink her bottle so I can then hang some washing out, and then I've literally got to go and get an Ovally in about an hour. It's just, honestly, it goes so quickly. I try and like run around and get as much done as I possibly can, and I've got mountains of washing to put away, so I need to find some time to do that today. I also want to pop out because I've got a couple of returns to do. I need to go to Tesco's to do a return and to Dunelm to do a return because I got some cushions for the sofa. Because we've obviously redecorated in here and our cushions need updating. These are all still the old ones. I've got like 2 different sets and they're not quite going together, so I need to decide which ones I want to keep and which ones I don't. I'm still not quite sure yet. We're going to be putting photos up here as well because it's looking just like very plain at the moment, but we'll be putting some, like doing like a photo wall with some wall lights behind the sofa here. I'm so happy with the way it's turned out. We used a colour, it's a crown colour and it was called Reframed, but it wasn't just a normal crown paint, it was their like sort of slightly more higher end paint. I've forgotten what it's called. Crafted, their crafted version. I was doing patch tests on the wall. We kept looking at this colour thinking, I just don't know, it looks so dark on a patch test. But I'd seen like photos of this in people's houses and loved it. I wanted like a really warm, like beigey, sort of not a cream beige, like a grey beige, but I didn't want it to be grey. Does that make any sense? I wanted it nice and warm and like to make it just cozy and snug in here, add some depth. And I honestly think we've nailed it. The colour is, I'm obsessed with the colour. It nearly matches our sofa actually. You trying to sit yourself up? Wish me luck getting this milk into her. I'm not used to this with her. She normally loves her milk. Don't you? Always have to take the double because she ends up being so tired after preschool. You okay?
Yeah.
Did you have fun at preschool?
Yeah.
Yeah. Some lunch? The world's fussiest eater. Oh, he's getting on a penguin. I'm going to tuck you in, ready?
Is apple
Yeah.
or banana?
Apple. Nice. Good girl. Raina is asleep again. And we're now going to have our lunch, aren't we? I've got beans on toast and you're still eating yours. I'm hungry now. Yummy? You look tired. Raina's nap did not last very long. Oh, she's so close to rolling. Are you going to roll? Whee! Good girl. So I'm hoping she'll go down again soon, actually. So then you can both nap at the same time. Yeah? And I'm going to attempt to put Novely down for a nap. She's just currently on the toilet. She's eating quite a lot of her lunch, which is good. You're just having some playtime on the floor. Hopefully get Novely down for a nap. And when I literally feel like I'm winning at life when they're both napping at the same time. Doesn't happen very often. It's now 1 o'clock, so I'm hoping I'll get her down by like 1:30ish, hopefully a bit before. And then Raina will probably be due, well, on normal time, you'd be due a bottle about 1:30, wouldn't you? Which would have been 3 hours, but she seems to be doing more, 4 hours at the moment. So between 2 and 2:30, and then hopefully we can head out after that. That's the plan anyway. Okie dokie.
They are silver.
What a silver.
These steps.
The carpet?
Yeah.
Okay. She's down to sleep, which is great. Raina's not, but she's just chilling on the sofa, just doing a little bit of playing. I'm really going to quickly just, it sounds silly, but I need to just go over, paint over a couple of these black frames. So I bought these from B&M for the photo wall for the living room. You probably saw them on the table earlier, but so many of them are like scuffed and scratched. So I was going to return them, but then I remembered I had this paint. And I thought, well, do you know what? Because they're just like little scuffs and things, I wonder if I can just paint over it just to kind of just make them look okay, because these are the cheapest ones I found. If not, I'm going to be spending a lot more money. And I want it done now, and I can't be bothered to go and return them and try and find what ones I do want. So I trialled it on this one, and it's turned out amazing actually. So I'm just going to go over the other ones that need it. And then, to be honest with you, I'm going to sit down with a cup of coffee and watch some TV for a bit, because I need a rest. I've had a busy morning, so I need a rest and a coffee to then be able to face this afternoon. There, you all ready to go?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just had to wake you both up, didn't I? You were both asleep and I've had to wake you up. Got to go and take these returns, and I've got to be back in time because the Tesco man's coming between 5 and 6.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Let's go to the shops.
Yeah, we better get to the shop so we can get back in time for the Tesco man. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Come on then, let's get in the car. Let's go find your coat. You want to wear yours like mine, don't you? Oh, you being Ruby dog. Just loves pretending to be a dog. Come on then, let's see if your coat's in the car still.
Look at this one.
That's pretty.
And there's a house. And for this flower. Oh.
Hey. Hey. I would say that was a successful trip, and we are now gonna head home. And it's just all happening at once. Tesco man was already here. Raina needs a bottle. She's also done a poo. Get my washing in because it's like getting really damp and cold. I need to put all the washing away. Novalie needs her tea, and she also wants to make jelly. So we've like got so much going on all at once. Luckily Tom's just come home, so hopefully he can give me a hand because he ended up going to work this afternoon. So all systems go now. Like, this evening time is always like the busiest part of my day, even though there's like 2 of us normally at this kind of time, like me and Tom. What did you want to watch? Do you want to watch Paddington?
The Grinch.
The Grinch? Okay. Now just gonna have a bit of telly time just whilst we get all this stuff sorted.
The little trees.
Mm-hmm. Good girl. What does it smell like?
It smells very lovely.
Strawberries. All of those cubes are going to melt and dissolve. Red.
They're very red.
You're having your tea, aren't you? What have you got for your tea today?
Beans.
Beans. And fish fingers.
Fingers.
What have you already eaten? It's all gone.
Star potatoes.
Yeah, was it delicious? You're doing a very good job. Raina's having her last little cat nap of the day in her little swing chair, but it took a lot of persuading to get her to nap. She had another bottle.
Ruby.
You're now having your tea, aren't you? You've made our jelly. Our tea's cooking. And I'm ready for bed. Tom has cooked us a delicious spag bowl. I'm starving. Rain is just having some time on a playmat. And being naughty and eating on the sofa because the table is just full of all the photo frames that I painted earlier, so there's no space. But I can't wait to eat this. Do you want some pasta?
No.
No.
Thank you.
Good girl. And some memes. Milky Moose. We normally share bedtime, so Tom's going to put Raina down and I'm going to put Novaly down. I've just got a bottle cooling for Raina. I don't think she's going to drink it, but I like to offer her milk before bed. Nova's just drunk her milk. And yeah, hopefully they'll go down easy tonight. Night-night, baby. Night-night. I love you. Night-night. All the other tables, you could eat everything in sight without even moving his feet. Night-night, baby. I love you and I'll see you in the morning. Both the girls are down and in bed asleep. They actually went down really well, bless them. Because Raina obviously doesn't sleep in this next to me quite anymore. It's literally full of clean washing and I've got 2 major baskets down here. I know I said I needed to get round to doing that, but it just hasn't happened today. I haven't done it, so it's going to have to be a job for tomorrow. It's one of those jobs I keep putting off. That's going to be it for this vlog. I'm basically just going to clean up the kitchen, take my makeup off, put my comfies on and chill out and go to bed. So thank you all so much for watching and for spending the day with us, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.